All right, everybody. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's evening is going well, minus the targeting. Okay. So there are some people who are aware, and there are some people who aren't. I saw a video on gang stalking simulations, and I felt the need to make this video here, as well as a video from Steven's channel as well, because the vid from Steven's channel. You all, I feel like every TI needs to watch that live stream because there was some really, really useful information that was left in that. So I'm gonna leave a link to there in the description. But anyway, most of you who are subscribed to this channel, you've already seen the videos I've uploaded so far. Um, but for the people who haven't seen any of the stuff yet, just for just to keep the information updated, I wanted to go ahead and mention this for people to know. Anything that's fast food related, you're gonna have to cut that out of your diet. Um, Now, the Most High mentions stuff about food and stuff, right? And there's two differences when it comes to meat. There's clean meat, and then there's unclean meat. The only time when meat is clean is game meat, and it depends. And what normally you gotta understand, when people go hunting, they immediately make sure that the animal that they hunt is not in fear at all. All right. Now that's the difference between meat that you would get from hunting, and the difference between meat you would get from which is being processed from the slaughterhouse and actually brought out. The energies from that is very different. You put something through that, it's still in a positive mood. The kill was very quick. Animal was not in any type of suffering or anything like that. It was just a mercy kill, done, one and done. But when you got those animals who are being processed to the plants, to these slaughterhouses and stuff, dude, all that pain they're going through, all that negative energy that builds up from that, um, it gets much worse than that too. Melatonin definitely plays a big role in this when it comes to meat coming from the slaughterhouse. But it's not just that though. It's also pretty bad in the other situations because they're not. If that's not just the only thing they're stooping to. Most of you have already probably saw the videos. I know Vulcan definitely showed one, and it was an advertising vid that they had, that, showing them that they were like vaccinating the cows even before they were processed. They had this gun to where like it was, I think it was like syringe based, like you just put it up against the skin and then bam, they're vaccinated. Again, you always got to, make sure you remember the old saying goes, you are what you eat. Um, I want to give a big thank you to, Robert Stanson and T. Loke. Now, when I first saw the magnetized helmet, I thought about it. I don't know if it was my attackers trying to end, just trying to prevent me from doing it. I thought about doing it, but I didn't do it. So when I saw T Loke's video, he said it was good to go. I'm like, something, why not give it a try, right? So I gave it a try, and then the way that they both described it, they weren't joking. That that magnetized repulsing like that really interferes with their text. So I decided to do something extra with this method, and I actually utilized a belt that I ordered, and I ordered some extra magnets. And then since I know this stuff, like, it's usually around my pelvis area, I've showed you guys my clothes. I could show you the All Lives Matter shirt I'm wearing now, and you would see different areas that were already obviously beamed from these weaponry. The same spots that I mentioned before happened on this shirt too. No joke. Um, but anyway, the thing that Crap. I hope I didn't lose track. But oh wait, now I remember. The repulsive magnetism that really does help. So I get the belt. I got the magnets that are pretty much towards my back end, towards my pelvis. Definitely helps because I know there's definitely a whole lot of activity back there when it comes to them using these weapons, and it makes sense. Is it isn't just there; it's around my kidneys, and obviously it's always going to be around the abdomen area. So as most of y'all have figured out who have been experienced this as well, of course they would have it around the area because that's where the food is near that area. And a lot of the stuff, the food, whatever the nutrients they're being transferred from the food goes to the entire body system, and of course even the brain. So it makes sense they would actually seek to go in that direction to try to actually have infiltration. The pendant that I made, the necklace thing that I showed you all, I'm not joking. This is the best damn shielding I've ever made out of everything. And I'm about to make it even better. The only difference is that you have to make sure you charge the organite. The way you charge organite is with sunlight. So when you see sunlight out there, it's best for you to get it while you can. So I know I've mentioned this before, how to build it, but I'm going to do it again just for people who don't know. Okay. You need at least, it don't really have to be 20 magnets, but it needs to be somewhere near 20, preferably 20 magnets total. So what you do is you pair these magnets off in twos, right? Now you want flat magnets that has the hole in the middle. What you do, you pair them off in twos, and trust me, the bigger the magnets, the stronger the output of what this stuff is going to do. So you basically pair the magnets off in pairs of two. Make sure they're on their repelling ends, the sides that basically repel each other, that won't stick. You want to have those, you want to force those two together and then have them stacked up in pairs of two. In order to keep them in place, you can use some electrical tape. You can use some scotch tape, something like that. What I'd usually do, I would do that, and I would also, after that, I wrapped as you all saw, I wrapped a copper coil around it, all around it. That helps boost its effects. Remember, copper has has healing capabilities. After that, I put a piece of shungite on the side of it too, with also a copper coil around it. Now, along with the shungite, I put a piece of organite there from an organite pendant. It works well with as the pendant because it's a lot easier to put it on this thing. Now, I've also got copper wrapped around that, as you all know. Now then, this shielding still isn't finished. There's one other thing that I'm going to put on this, and that's going to be some chakra crystals. Now, I understand chakra crystals are different from organite. Organite, promotes positive energies. So what do you think is going to happen when I combine something and I'm telling you, if you put this thing together yourself, this thing shoots a huge, even without the chakra crystals, this thing shoots huge amounts of positive energy. You need positive energy to, because in order to survive what they're doing, man. Most of the time, most of the time I was able to be as calm as I am, even now. But as you all know, there would be instances where I would swear in the middle of my videos. That's a sign of them trying to lower my vibrations. Sometimes, I probably should start doing videos right after I do my vids, my tuning sessions of where I raise my vibrations. Usually, the tone that's, the playlist that's on my channel, I will usually have that playing whenever I go to sleep. It definitely, understand when your vibration is raised, they can't fuck with you with their manipulation technology. I found that it's just powerless against that. So that's one good strategy to deal with that. But On top, as you know, they do hack your devices. Um, so pretty much, I guess that's about all I really had to say in this vid. But like, I'm telling you, this thing I can't believe how powerful this thing is. I just can't believe it. And again, I will mention once more, the larger the magnets you use, the bigger the output this is gonna have. So you can actually build like a an actual positive energy generator, which is basically what this thing is. You got the orgonite, which you charge its energy, and then once you after it's done charging, it's just automatically taking effect. You got the shungite, which also helps you deal with what is that, the radiation that they have. Shungite's definitely one of the best things to have, with all that negative energy, all that negative EMF, to help you deal with that as well. Again, it's best to have like this stuff, jury crafted to where like it's got the ends that like stick out that hold on to it, something like that. And then it makes it a lot easier to deal with. That's how I was able to deal with the shungite piece that I got here and able to get it to connect. Otherwise, you're just going to have a hard time dealing with it. So it's definitely best to search for like the orgonite, the shungite, in the jewelry section, especially the chakra crystals as well. Now, you may be wondering why the chakra crystals are important. It's because when you have chakra crystals that basically resonate and, are supposed to promote healing for all your chakras, all 7 chakras, what do you think that's going to do to their weapons? Think about it. Their weapon systems is designed to basically mess around with your chakras in order to, infiltrate the mind and, do all that manipulation that it does. Once I'll say it again. What do you think is going to happen when you have something that's healing, that's basically a positive energy generator that has chakra crystals attached to it? I tell you one thing, the gang stalkers are not going to be happy about that at all. So, I tested the helmet out today. I made some modifications to it. At first, I didn't have the stuff that I had on there now, that I got on there now. I made I would have normally joined into the the discussion chat Steven had going on, but I was in the middle of making that helmet, and it was like, dude, it was going past like 12 o'clock in the morning, and it was already like 1. I didn't even realize I was staying up that late, but I was like, something, making the helmet was important, so I just went ahead and got it done anyway. So I did that. I got it finished. I could put more on there if I want, and in fact, I probably will. But I mean, man, like this thing got some. I definitely felt like a big change. I ended up taking a nap a bit for a little bit, and what was that? I think I had like the large triangle shungite piece that I had. I had the large repulsor that I made too, which is basically nothing different than the this thing's supposed to basically like destroy negative frequencies and stuff. So I have this thing. I can only imagine if I was to utilize that and build a positive generator out of this thing. I can only imagine the effects this would have. Because this damn thing that's basically a pendant on my neck, as powerful as this thing was, this other thing, as large as these magnets are, dude, man, I could show you guys this thing, but honestly, I'm really just relaxing right now. It's not really that important. I know you all do love seeing the shielding though, but I guess like when I have the chakra crystals, I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like afterwards. So again, it's just stack the 2 magnets up in pairs of 2 on their repulsive ends. After that, make sure you use like some Scotch electrical tape or something like that, and preferably electrical tape because it's gonna hold that charge in center in a way or whatever. So after that, wrap the copper coil around it and stuff like that. Add a piece of jewelry which has the organite pendant on it. Then add the piece of jewelry that has the shungite on it. Then add the chakra crystals, and you're good to go. Man, thinking about it, I think I might. Maybe I will make that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. What do you? I'll let you guys decide on whether I should do that or not. But at the same time, like I got a lot of crap I got to take care of right now. I've been putting off taking care of one little errand that I need to do. I don't know if they're just using these weapons to try to coax me out of it because it's like it's 3 things that needs to be done. But I can't take care of the third thing unless I take care of the first 2. And they're going to be necessary for me to leave, actually. Not that, dude, they have technology to read your mind, so of course they already know. But that's not the point. The point is basically getting stuff done while I still can get stuff done for when I need to do it, so then it doesn't, become a problem later on. I believe a lot of us have had to deal with situations like that, from time to time. But anyway, I'm not going to ramble on here any longer. I just wanted to, share that little bit of information for everybody. If you hadn't built one of those for yourself, I definitely recommend. If you got a lot of magnets laying around, definitely build that. I'm telling you, that puts out a lot of positive energy. The minute you make that, the minute you have that around you, you're going to feel a huge smile on your face, man. That's exactly how I felt when I first made mine. But stay safe, stay strong, everybody. Oh, one other thing. I mentioned this before, but it's important that I do this again. Do not, and I repeat, do not use any type of colloidal silver on the market. Problem is, pharmaceutical companies have been, big pharma has been mixing, what is that? Nano silver with colloidal silver, and they got it to where they're not telling you unless you call in to find out. So if you're gonna get some colloidal silver, just make it, just get homemade colloidal silver. Just make it yourself. It's a lot safer, and you don't have to worry about them basically putting that BS in there along with you just trying to heal yourself. All right, and also remember, colloidal silver is not something meant to be taken every day. So do that in sessions, maybe like after every 3 or 4 days. But I'm telling you all from a guy who's experienced using this stuff. Do not use any colloidal silver in the stores because what they basically mentioned was like it was really damaging the the testicular area, and I saw what it was doing to me. So yeah, I've already since healed up after that crap. So I'm doing everybody a big favor here, so you don't have to basically experience that crap because it's not a pretty sight. Okay. But anyway, that's about it. Stay safe, stay strong, everybody.